Okay, my shirt's a little wrinkled. Ignore that. Anyway, y'all get the point. I'm a mama, so it happens. What's up, boss fam, and welcome back, follow team, to my channel, Grapes and Glitter TV, where we talk about everything beauty, wine, lifestyle, and boss building, so you can live your best life like a boss. I'm your host, Revi Rose, aka Revi Rose, as I like to call it. Today's video is super special. I've anticipated doing this video for quite a while now. Yes. So today's video is all about manifestation. I'm a little nervous doing this video, but we're gonna make it through. This is a very personal type of journey that I have been going through. Moving across the country, finding myself after baby, finding myself after college, and just trying to be the best version of myself and make sure that I'm staying on path to achieve those goals I've set for myself, despite all the different growth opportunities and avenues and lanes that I've had in between the ways. So how have I managed to stay on this path, right? It's very personal, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. So the purpose of this video is to share my tips. Well, not necessarily my tips, but basically my guide in helping you recharge your manifestation powers and explaining why it's so important to believe in yourself and why that's the catalyst to getting you to where you actually want to be. Only thing you're missing. Before I jump into this video, I want to make sure that I say please hit the subscribe button down below if this video brings you any value. We'll be sure to put more content out, and you definitely don't want to miss it. I'm always posting stuff on my story, so make sure you follow me on the Revi Rose IG. So on Instagram, I'm always posting stories about my business, which I'll get to in a minute. I am an independent consultant for Arbonne, which is a vegan, holistic self-care brand. So we have skincare, mental health things, nutrition, and all this great stuff so that you can feel great inside and out and perform your best. So if you want any of that, hit me up. That's a whole nother story. But make sure you follow so that you can keep up with the next things we have going on. Also, our Facebook page on Grapes and Glitter will be where I'm going to post these videos when new ones come out, as well as motivational, inspirational quotes for you to make it through the week, because we definitely have to keep riding, you feel me? Keep it together, I got you. Okay, so recharging your manifestation powers. So like I mentioned, I just started a business with Arbonne, and it's the best thing I've ever done, you guys. Like, it just totally tied in my passions for what I want to do with beauty and health and building confidence in others, and just my whole spiel on everything that I talk about here on Grapes and Glitter. So I'm super psyched that I was blessed to be introduced to such an amazing product line and love all the products. So I've just been super happy with that. And it's pushed me, not just only because I'm with a community of really hard working people. I won't say just women, because it's men too. Just a whole community of people who want to support other people and want to strive and have that fire and desire for entrepreneurship. So it's an amazing group to be a part of when you have your own entrepreneurial endeavors. And that goes to my other Facebook post or Instagram post I posted the other day. Basically, if you are the smartest person at your table, you're probably in the wrong room. Like, you should surround yourself with people who encourage your vision, because ultimately that's what's going to help fuel your desire to keep going. I see those others, my other colleagues who I'm working with, who have their own Arbonne businesses flourishing. They're flourishing with their own online brands, whatever boutiques they have. And it's just so inspiring to see that I can link arms and be close to these people and how well they're doing. So I love seeing other people win. That's all I'm about. And just being in a space where I can see that all the time has made me visualize more and journalize more of what it is that, and make it clear as to what is the end goal of destination of where I'm to be. So I say all that to say, on this journey, moving across country with no family, starting a brand new relationship that I'm super happy in, getting a new baby, and, just learning how to be a mom, again, all the way from my family. It was quite a lot to put all on myself at one time. And so, to say the least, I had to go on this spiritual journey, I guess I would say, to find ways that I can continue to keep hope alive, continue to keep myself in good spirits when I was feeling down, and just keeping my eyes on the prize and actually manifesting or bringing these things to fruition that I was hoping for. It was just like, where do I start with this? And so, again, this video is about my guide and how I've kind of navigated my journey and where I am now. So I'm going to be real transparent, so don't judge. I have to first identify and own the present you. So when saying that, I basically mean be happy with the state that you're in, give gratitude in the space that you're in, because once upon a time you probably prayed that you were in this situation. You probably hoped and were putting intentions to be where you currently are. So, definitely sit back and just reflect on that, and take it as is. You're unique. It's only one you. So definitely fall in love with that person every day and just take it all in that you have the power to brand you. Whatever it is you're good at, whatever it is you love, you are your own brand and no one's going to take that from you. So whatever you already want is already yours. So it's important for you to identify where you are in finding that self-love, and where you are in the relationship with your present you. So where are you in relationship with yourself? I think that's the first thing, is just identifying that. So I've kind of split that up into 3 levels to make it easy. The first level is soul searching. So this person's a level 1 manifester. They're just trying to figure out where they fit. They really haven't created any intention plans yet. They haven't really found what they're passionate about. They're kind of dipping and dabbing in a few things. Great space to start. Not knocking any space because we've all been through it. I just was able to identify when I got to this space. And again, everything that I'm saying is strictly my opinion based off of my journey and how it's been for me and what I've identified and found out. So take it that your journey is yours. But, if anything that I say could be value to you and you want to try, definitely do so because it helped me out. So yeah, level 1 manifester is a soul searching person. They're still trying to figure everything out and what they're passionate about. And I circle a lot of this about passion because passion is your spiritual voice, I like to say. When you are passionate about something, you start to speak. Like how I'm speaking right now. I planned this video, but I barely planned what I was gonna say. I'm just speaking from the heart because I'm passionate about it. So my heart is just speaking. It's just coming out naturally. I don't have to be afraid of it. I naturally am gonna shine doing it because this is what I love and I wanna share that. And so, stepping into your passion, your actual space, it's gonna be natural. It's gonna be so easy. Like, it's not gonna feel like hard work because it's your natural God-given gift. It's your gift, right? Soul searching person hasn't found that just yet. A level 2 person, which is kind of where I am and exiting from, but basically you know what you're passionate about and it's that struggle with commitment. So like, what you really love. I knew I loved the beauty industry, but I really couldn't figure out how to commit myself to it besides making videos on YouTube. And starting my holistic business with Arbonne has given me so much more purpose and intention. When I'm on social media, I have something to share with people that gets my voice out, that really spreads my vision, and it kind of branches off into other avenues of things that I'm wanting to work in. So, it's an amazing thing it's an amazing experience when you start to. This is the part of where you're starting to believe in yourself, but where you start to commit to what it is you want. When you actually lock arms or you identify, let me even go back. When you finally identify what it is that you want to be committed to, and then you start actually saying, no, this is what I want to do by any means necessary, I'm going to do it. when you start walking in those paths, then you start to see doors opening. And I'm not saying this to be superstitious or religious or whatever you guys want to call it. I'm being real because this type of stuff has really happened to me. I have moved. I'm actually about to move a third time with my current job. And each time I have wanted a new role. I have said when I wanted a new role, and I've just kind of just put it out there to the universe, but I always had it in my head that I'm committed. This is what's going to happen. I don't know when I'm going to leave my apartment, but I'm not re-signing my lease because I'm definitely going to move in July. That's basically kind of my mindset. Not really knowing all the steps, but knowing the destination, knowing where I want to go, what the ultimate goal is. And needless to say, every single time, the first time, okay, it was just cool. The second time, I was like, there's something here to it. The third time, I was listening. The universe was talking to me and I was listening. And I can hear that this is exactly what can happen for me in a lot of areas in my life. I just have to apply this. I have to believe that it is going to happen. I have to commit and I have to stay in my lane. So with that being said, a level 2 person in manifestation, a manifestation level person, is committed. They know what they're passionate about, and they said, hey, this is what I want to do. So yeah, just find what you're committed about, find that passion, be committed, and you'll see doors open for you. Level 3 person is where I'm striving to be. And I think where most of us strive to be, where I know what I'm passionate about, I am committed. I know that I'm going to do it by anything necessary. I know I want to be a beauty guru in life and, a skincare, God. I know what I want to be, right? But I don't believe I could do it. So having that optimal control over your thoughts and being self-aware, I get down on myself a lot. I know a lot of people do. And it's wild. We're human, right? But you getting down on you is never helping your case, because at the end of the day, you have to be your biggest fan. Others can root for you, but no one's going to root louder for you than you. Maybe your mama, but besides that, you. So no one's coming. If you watch Working Moms, you know what I mean. But no one's coming. It's all on you. At the end of the day, you make the last call. And I think just being aware of your thoughts, like once you've reached that space where when a negative thought pops in your head, you can be like, nope, we're not even entertaining that. That's out. I got so many other things to be blessed about and I'm focused. That type of thinking is when you've actually really reached like a full, like highly charged manifestation, like level, right? So I'm in this space where I'm getting there. And I think over the time I have really practiced with that. I've journaled more. Anytime I've gotten a negative thought about my business or just myself personally, let me write down 10 positive things that I feel about my business, because I know that they're there. And I think, just making action, either, writing down some things, journaling some things, or saying, nope, I'm going to make a video right now. Nope, I'm going to do my makeup right now. Whatever it is that's I feel like I shouldn't do, I do it before I could really talk myself out of it. And by doing that, I have created more self-awareness of my thoughts, and I am passionate and committed to what I'm doing. So it has truly made things that I couldn't see before available to me, that may have already been there in my face, but I couldn't really see the opportunities that laid before me. Because I just wasn't in the right perspective. So change your perspective, okay, the way you see the world, and the world will definitely give you love back, okay? Believe me when I say that. So those are the 3 levels, kind of identifying yourself. And moving on, once you've identified yourself, what level you are in manifestation, you kind of know where you need to kind of like, give more attention to. So for me to really get grounded and really get serious about bringing the things, the law of attraction, really bringing that abundance into my life, I had to become more spiritually aware. I had to allow myself to evolve, and I had to let myself express myself spiritually. So there's just so many different ways you can do this, you know, through meditation, through crystals, which is something that I have definitely taken to. You know, if it's singing, if it's drawing, something artistic, whatever it is that allows you to become one and really give your day-to-day thought no attention, but kind of feeding your spiritual self, right? Anything that you do to connect with your highest vibrating energy, where you feel the most excited, where you feel the most calm, do that thing. So for me, I've incorporated crystals as a tool in expressing my spirituality because I just love them. I love that it's a physical thing that I can feel, and any energy that I have, depending on what type of stone it is or gem, I can feel that energy just vibrating higher. I can feel it actually working, whether it's working or not. I'm concentrating on that specific area in my life that needs energy rather than all the other things that don't need energy. And so energy is a vibe, if that's something that you call it. It could be a hunch. It could be just, you know, an itch, just a thought. Thoughts become things. And so for me, I want to make sure that the thoughts, the hunches, the feelings that I'm putting out into the world are positive. I do not want any negative energy around, thus the selenite here. This is an all just removing negative energy stone, and I use this and comb over my body every day. You know, I want that all out of my space because, again, I want total control over my thoughts so that I can perform at my most optimal level when it comes to manifesting the things that I want in my life. So whatever that is for you, just become more spiritual aware, more grounded. This is hematite. This is a stone I wear every day because it signifies grounding, rooting. It's a rooting chakra stone. If you know anything about chakras, that's a whole nother thing. But again, it's the different energy levels in your body, and just becoming more aware of that. I think that's what's helped me so much because, again, I've channeled negative energy into where it actually needs to go. Third thing that you need to do when it comes to manifesting, recharging your manifestation powers and believing in yourself is document your growth. So whether that's a YouTube channel, whether that's pictures, if you like photography, journaling, if that is for you, poetry, it could be that. Document your growth. It's so important. You guys know I absolutely journal everything. I'll burn some of these nice little incense right here and sit and journal everything. So I'll make a video on planning because I plan it when it comes to my budget. I plan everything when it comes to what I'm going to do every day for my business, my manifestation thoughts. Either way, just keeping those journals because I have to get new ones all the time. I've documented that growth, especially on my YouTube channel, and I've seen where I've been, the intentions that I had at those spaces in my life, and just where that's taken me. And it's incredible when you actually get to experience watching yourself physically grow or reading about yourself and the feelings that have changed over time. You start to really hold tight to that growth, and then you want more of it. It's kind of like addicting. You're just like, wow, like I remember when I felt like that. I'm in such a different space now. And then 2 spaces from that now, 10 years later, you're like, wow, I was in a different space then. And it just makes me so excited to just, you know, watch that growth. It gets you excited. Again, same as putting you in the same space with other people that are like-minded like you. Just being in that space is just like, it's unheard of. It gets you going. So don't forget to document your growing. So the fourth tip on manifestation and believing in yourself, recharging your manifestation powers, is to commit daily by thought, by word, and deed what you do. So thoughts become things. That's so true. If you think it, it can happen. Whether that's good or bad. So you want to make sure your thoughts are good. And whatever it is that you've committed once you were a level 2 manifestationer, by the time you're level 3 and you've actually said, no, I'm going to knock out any negative thoughts that come to me. This is something I know for sure that I want to do in my life. I want to have in my life. Commit to that daily. Think about it daily. Write it down daily. Watch videos on those type of homes daily. Budget your money and kind of just stay on top of your money finances daily. Reach out to people and definitely try to rekindle those relationships and keep those relationships close if that's what you want to do daily. Whatever it is that you want to do daily or have more of, you need to commit to it. So you need to think about it by thought. You need to say it out loud, okay? And then by deed, you actually need to go out and do those things or do steps into those things. I always like to say, you do not have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. And just to know that there's a space that visualization does so much, and that's a huge part of manifestation is actually seeing yourself doing this. I like to do an exercise where, and I do this all the time with Bae, where we're sitting on the couch and I'm just like, all right, babe, you have $30 million in your account and you just woke up. What does your day look like? And just to walk me from, you waking up to you going back to sleep. And I do this from time to time because my day changes, actually, believe it or not, based off of where I am in my life and what intentions I expect to have answered. I find that when I'm visualizing what it is that I want and I'm putting energy into that, the universe starts to create things and connections for me and opportunities for me to get me closer to that opportunity. It's wild, the type of things that start happening. It's kind of freaky. And then you start seeing all these angelic numbers. It's 444, it's 111, it's 1111. Oh my gosh, what is the world trying to tell me? And the universe speaks. You just need to listen. So whether that's the universe, God, any type of anything for you, whatever you want to call it, listen. Take the time to listen and commit to that by thought, word, and deed. Whatever it is that you're doing, look out for those signs and move. Faith without works is dead. At least that's how I was raised, right? So whatever it is that you're expecting to get out of this life, the only way that you're really going to get anything out of it is just by doing it. Being uniquely you and just doing it. That's all that there is to it. Well, I wouldn't say that's all. That's the main part. But the catalyst to really set that off is when you believe that you can do it. That's the kicker, right? I can say I want $1 million. And I could say, I actually, I'm starting this business and then I'm gonna start another business, right? I'm trying to do some things to put it out there, So I've thought it, right? I've said it and now I'm doing it, right? So why don't I have $1 million? It's because you don't believe you can get $1 million. Truthfully, you should walk into your business every day like $1 million, like you just hit the lotto, because it's already written in your plan. Who's writing the plan, you ask? For some say God. For some, that's something else. For you, it could be as simple as you. You are the author to your life. So whatever you choose to happen and come for real in your life, believe it. Write it down, believe it. Say it, believe it, and do things every day to get you closer to that goal, no matter how small. And don't forget to believe it, because when you put all of those things in order, that's when manifestation begins to happen. That's when opportunities open up, and that's just when it gets real. It gets real. And don't be afraid, because the day you actually commit, you believe, it's going to start happening for you. So if you're ready, if you're really ready for whatever it is that you've been asking for, commit today, become more spiritually aware, Give gratitude to the space that you're already in. Recognize where you are and be okay with that, because everybody has a journey. And then commit every day and don't stop until you get it. So that's all I have. Not really much. Hopefully I wasn't preaching at you too much. But again, this is something I was really passionate about. And I'll probably do some more transparency, spiritual videos soon. But I definitely want to make sure that on our boss building series, as I'm supporting you throughout your journey and reaching your passion projects, I wanted to be open with you guys about the journey that I'm on. And I tried to make this really quick, but because I could probably talk about this for days. But I thought it was very imperative that you know where I am mentally in my space. And if I am bringing you any value throughout your journey, that you can fully feel comfortable that I'm also on this journey and I am nowhere near perfect too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure you smash that like button and the subscribe button below. I will be posting more videos, so stay tuned on that. Again, make sure you're following me on my IG story, because I'm definitely there most of the time, on the Revi Rose, and like us on Facebook at Grapes and Glitter. So this concludes our boss building series on manifestation and recharging and the power of believing in you. So without further ado, let's get it. Bye guys.